Welcome back, and with me is Wolfgang Ward, the CMO of 3IO, and also Jimmy Watson, the CEO of 3IO. That's a lot of O's there, I just realized as I was saying it out loud.
It's a ton.
Okay, so let's start with telling you about 3IO, and then we'll kind of dig a little bit into your entrepreneurship, because I know you guys have done a lot together, and I want to talk about the military too, and how that helped you. So let's start with, what is 3IO, Jimmy?
Well, 3IO basically, it's the, you know what I like to call it is the incubator. It's the incubator of all cryptocurrency. So let's say a company does an ICO, initial coin offering, and then they're a cryptocurrency, but they're not there. You have to add value to things, yeah, and they have to. It's tokenization, basically. It's utility tokens that are coming out, and they need help, right?
Okay.
So we provide the entire service for them, but we also are doing blockchain transition, because I think that's the future of the blockchain technology. If people don't know that. Yeah, I believe there's going to be a Walmart token. There's going to be Target token. You know, everything. And working as CEO at T. McAfee, you know, that's what we were dealing with, and that's the future.
Okay. Do you want to give me a little perspective on 3IO too? And
yeah, basically it's an evolution of the internet. Is people make claims of internet 1.0, internet 2.0, and really we're referencing 3.0.
This is the blockchain.
Yeah, yeah. So blockchain and IoT. Internet of Things technology. A lot of data is now going into these companies, and so being a blockchain-centric service, we're trying to understand where the customer data is going and how to facilitate that in a safe and secure way and more efficient.
Well, that's one thing about data, because I mean, I heard somebody say data is the new oil, and it's just got so much value. But blockchain can kind of protect people's data. Is that where you're headed with this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a layer of security and efficiency that you just don't get anywhere else with this kind of technology.
And you both were in the military.
Right.
So you were a Navy SEAL.
I think that's why we connected. I think that's one of the reasons that we connected first is we were both Marines.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this guy was in like a lot of combat, Fallujah. We didn't even know that at first, and then we kind of like, hey, you were in the Marines? I was in the, yeah, of course. But yeah, went to the SEALs. And basically, it's all about serving the country, you know.
Yeah.
That's probably the most significant thing we ever did. I was telling him last night, but you know, now, you know, how can we help out the country? This is the future: cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, these smart contracts. You know what? You know, like a piece of paper just forces you to go to court. Smart contract, no. It's going to keep you.
It's really interesting. So you did like your military service, and you see this as a way of like helping the economy, making sure the U.S. stays on top economically, which is very important for global power and.
Yeah, we're fighting for financial freedom now instead of.
No, absolutely. How would you say like your military background helped you in entrepreneurship? How did that play into how you get through the difficulties in starting a business?
Wolfgang, look, his name is cool, so listen to it.
Wolfgang Ward.
Yeah. I've just always been an entrepreneur the whole time. You know, from when I was a child, I would sell anything I could to make a few bucks, mow lawns, shovel snow, all that stuff. And then the Marine Corps, I think, just kind of took my skills and sharpened them, and made sure I had discipline surrounding an entrepreneur. Because when you're an entrepreneur, you tend to go in every direction, and the military just helps you kind of rein that in. Focus, yeah.
And I would think it would teach you kind of that perseverance and that grit that you need to get through the really difficult times, which are numerous when you have your own business.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Which I'm sure we can all speak of with knowledge. So.
Oh, absolutely.
How can somebody find out more about 3IO?
Well, we're about to open the site. We've actually, and I'll be honest with you, we've changed names a couple times, we've tested things. But you know, at the end of the day, we were like, you know, what does it matter? It's about the company. It's not about the name. But 3IO is very catchy. You know, the number 3 and then HREE.io, and it's under construction, but it's about to open. I think after this week, we'll be fully running.
Okay.
We already have our employees and people setting it up at home. We're based out of California and Colorado, so good things are happening. This is the future. You know what I'm saying? Like this is it. Blockchain technology, blockchain transition for organizations is huge, and there's a lot of you know, some of the biggest companies doing it now.
Well, and it's hard to imagine the world we're going to live in, like in a generation with blockchain and with payments and wallets and tokens, and I mean, it's really kind of hard to totally grasp, but it was hard to grasp the internet too, and they were going to shop online when it was 1994. So,
well, it's
you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Nobody would shop online. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
Now,
I got to try something on, and I certainly would make a payment online. And here we are.
Yeah.
So, okay, so great. So we'll check that out. Best of luck to you. Thank you both for your service as well.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
yes.
appreciate it, guys.
And thank you also for joining us. We'll be right back.